So, okay. What's up, guys? Hi, welcome everyone. Welcome back to kita punya webinar. I think we've delayed it for 2 weeks. Sorry on my behalf. So, this webinar will be very interesting. It's about the world, whatever's going on. We are facing tough times. Waktu yang susah lah. Tough times. So, sekejap. Siapa Aziz? Hello, Aziz. Hello. This Aziz. Okay, dah mute semua. Okay, alright. So now we're facing tough times. So basically, no one is prepared for this, even us, So we compromise of what makes the world, businesses overall. We not speak of forex or stocks or shares or anything like. So we are getting affected lah, very hard lah dengan kes kematian, with the deaths increasing apa semua ni. So what we have to do is, dengan market with having weird conditions from the 1st of March, as we've seen a spike. Okay, so this is basically signs ataupun petanda awal that the market ni has a lot of issues going on. Okay, so issues in the sense that market failure lah, market failure in the sense of a market crash lah. Well, you have to understand overall how the world works. We need to have a restart. It's called a recession. Okay, worse than a recession is a depression. Okay, tu yang tahap paling teruk. The worst case, not normally is a recession. The worst is a depression. So apa yang kita lalui, what we're going through now, is what we call a depression. Okay. Supposedly recession cycle ni dia works every 10 years, okay? Every 10 years, okay? 1998 contohlah, 1998, 2008, and we have skipped 2018. Okay, if you guys can join me from last year I kept mentioning that 2020 would be a bad year, 2020 would be a bad year, and here we are today. Okay, from the beginning, daripada awal tahun until now, we have never had any good news. Okay, there's no good news. Okay, so when the world there's this thing called, kita panggil macam a bubble. Okay, if we just take an example of a bubble. When a bubble dia dah expand too much, what will happen? The most probable outcome is that the bubble tu akan explode. So what we are right now is at the pinnacle point of dah nak close to exploding or dah explode. So we are facing lah. So the generations of the 90s that were born during the 90s, so kita merasai lah kegautan ekonomi, or what we call is an economical crisis. So here right now, what I am here for you guys is basically to help you counter with whatever is going on. So mainly everyone can teach you how to trade, true, but not everyone can explain what is going on currently. But sometimes when you trade based on technical, there are some things that you cannot explain. Basically, on the first week of March, now if I'm not mistaken, Monday, okay, market spiked up 1,000 pips. Based on technical, you did not expect that. I myself did not expect that at first. However, there was issues on crude oil news, crude oil statement, so yeah, so on and so forth lah. So basically, guys, so today the whole mission is to basically have a recap. A quick run through of what kita dah belajar so far, which is basically the topic of market structure, timing sequence, entry SOP, and algorithmic sequencing, atau what we call AS. So the combination of all of that, how do we structure to use dekat dalam keadaan market sekarang? Okay, sebab now we have to understand one thing: there is no wrong technique, there is no right technique, there is no technique and this is the best. There's no technique. Every technique is right, but how do you adapt using the technique that you're comfortable with dengan the current economical situation? So sekarang ni, we need to have the ability to adapt with with the issue of corona. So dia punya refinery ni basically ni is kilang, or you can call basically it's a place lah where people, orang yang collect the gold, yang kutip gold ni dia hantar ke refinery, so refinery ni dia akan buat the gold to the specific requirements lah, macam kita tengok macam Jonghong Mas, right, the 1 kilobar, 5 kilobar, 10 kilobar. So these are what we call refineries. So when the refinery shuts down, there's an issue in supply. So when there's issue in supply, so what we have to do is, what you have to understand, banks, major of the banks, the currency, the value of the currency is based on how much berapa gold they have in reserve. Okay, every apa nak kata dalam English, every country's big banks basically. Macam kita, we have Bank Negara Malaysia. For UK, we have Bank of England. Okay, so these major banks need to have gold as their backup currency. So that's the whole issue lah. So to avoid all these losses, what you do is that the spread widens. So when the spread widens is to balance out the imbalance yang dah berlaku. Okay, so far does everyone understand that part? Just want to explain a bit lah on gold, what happened on gold. Some people are still very confused. Pening. Hello guys, are you guys okay on that part? On the explanation of gold before we go further in detail? Okay, cool. Cool. Imbalance, yeah. You said there is imbalance. What do I mean by imbalance? Okay, you have to understand, okay? This is when we want to explain on economical side, okay? There's something called like supply and demand, okay? So when there's supply and when there's demand, I mean, supply is equal to demand to meet a certain area of price. However, when there is bukan shortage of supply, but when there's cut out of supply, okay? So bila the refinery cut out, meaning distribution of gold, the supply tu dah tak ada. There is no supply of gold. So when there's only demand and there's no supply, so this is what you call imbalance, market imbalance. So when brokerage and forex brokerage or stock brokerage or what they have to do is to perfect the imbalance, they have to widen the spread out to cover up, to counter back the imbalance. So I hope that clears up lah. I hope yang tu dah boleh di-explain lah. So I just explain on the surface lah tu, not secara mendalam lah. Okay guys, spread tu basically benda apa? Bid and ask lah. Those bidding and those asking, normal lah tu. Those bidding and those asking. Okay, so guys, so now let's get to chart world. The beauty of it. So before anything, now kita in times like this, it's best for you to observe index. Okay, so index basically is a currency itself. So the world's #1 currency is what we call as big C, which is dollar index. So it is important untuk kita to refer to dollar index. Okay, dollar index is very, very important. Saya main slow pula komputer. Dollar index. Sudah keluar Euro JPY. Okay. Itu not bad tonight, not bad. Okay, let's refer dollar index on the weekly first. Okay, so we want to understand the momentum or the movement of this dollar index. So, see monthly lah. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, so on the monthly average movement, what can we understand here based on this dollar index punya movement? Okay, some people will call it, dia panggil bullish. Okay, it's a bullish uptrend lah saya say. Okay, uptrend. Okay. So, however, when we learn market structure, okay, those yang dah belajar market structure, what can we understand here? They need the whole movement daripada here until here. Okay, movement from here to here. Overall. Okay. What we can predict is that, okay, let's say, kita ambil example ni, okay? Okay, let's say we tanda here as your higher high. This is your lower low. Okay, kita ignore the middle first, just the overall movement. Higher high, lower low, higher low, and then here, let's push down. Okay, precisely. Correct tak everyone? But let's say lah, kita guna the famous move in solo pakai, which is the copy paste. The copy paste move. So let's say kita letak dekat sini. So this is our projection of the market for why tak nak delete? Oops, want to delete this. Okay. For the upcoming time. So, however, based on this copy paste, okay, this just based on structure, yeah, market structure, okay, higher high, lower low, higher low, lower low. Okay, correct, we understand. Okay, so bila kita dah buat copy paste macam ni, what can we understand here? Okay, and as I mentioned last time, bila we buat copy paste, sometimes we can refer to the copy paste to see if it makes sense. For example, back to basic, we understand here are the level of SNR. Who agrees with me? Here. Yeah, nampak tak? Rejection, you know, support, you know, resistance, break, semua. Okay, who agrees with me on this? Siapa yang agree with me? Okay, who agrees with me on this? This is kita punya basic SNR lah yang kita panggil. Hello guys. Okay, agree Okay, cool. Okay, seorang je. Okay, alright. Nice. Agree. Okay, cool. So, do you see based on this copy paste? Okay, look. Okay, we have a breakup of the support, a retest on this resistance, and turun. So, does this make sense? Kita copy paste. Okay, we are projecting the future, and when we project the future, and we are able to identify the whole movement, the whole movement, turun, break, retest. So does it make sense to you? Does it make sense? Okay. However, banyak will ask, okay, there's someone reply here. All right, yeah, cool. Okay, when this happens, kita kena understand pula, oh, we're trying to figure out kenapa price berhenti here. Why did price stop here? Okay, on the monthly, we always look to your left, ke belakang. Oh, this is what we call timing sequence. Nampak tak ada sell, buy, sell area. Okay, so to those yang new and to those yang masuk from the channel, okay, what is timing sequence? Timing sequence is basically an area of buying or area of selling. The sequencing of charts, sequencing of candlestick pattern. So timing sequence, buy is buy, sell, buy. Timing sequence, sell is sell, buy, sell. So you have the area of sell, buy, sell. So however you understand here, bila you smaller the area of sell is just on the buy candle, only at the buy candle. So we can understand that price has shown major rejection and dia masuk balik in the area of the buy candle. Precisely, we can see that, right? So price dah masuk within the shadow region through initial rejection. Okay, that's number one. Number two, let's say we filter to weekly plus. Okay, we masuk back to weekly. Okay, at weekly pun we understand that there is rejections, but you sell, buy, sell. We understand here pun ada sell, buy, sell. Okay. Even though they don't collect here, we understand that historically, once the area to valid as a TS sell or TS buy area, they forever will be valid, but depending on market condition, situation. Same with SNR. SNR sama je konsep dia. Okay, kalau tu lah area support, tu lah kena jadi SNR. The basic is the basic Okay, so for now, we understand sini. So filter tu 1 day lah. So what if current situation sekarang, current situation, if price dia punya daily candle, if daily candle hello my bros, hello. Okay guys, can mute. Okay, thank you. Okay. So let's say if the daily candle here tutup here, okay, what does it form? Okay, to all my students yang dah nama, my bro. Okay, guys, can mute. Okay, thank you. Okay, so guys, if daily candle here closes in this, what candlestick pattern does it form? Okay, to those yang my old student, they can answer this. They should know lah. Diorang patut tahu lah benda ni. Okay, saya kurang faham. Okay, but okay, yang the rest. Okay, saya tolong jawab lah. Okay, if TSL, correct my bro, correct. Bagus lah bro, good. Banyak awak ni muslim banyak berback test ni. I like you bro. So dia kan formation of TSL, sell buy sell. Okay, so now let's say we remove this first. Kita remove, let's say daily, we understand that this area ada TSL. We just take the body ni. Kalau daily successfully close here, so formation of TSL. So what you do dalam that TSL, you filter out to find another TSL. Okay, ni nampak a bit messy, so let's say you go to 2 hours. 2 hours, still nothing. It looks a bit messy. So you go to 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour pun memang nak kena macam ni lah. Okay, so now you understand. Okay, let's say lah. Here ada sell, buy, sell, and there is a gap here. So now kita nak cari the hidden answer within the gap. We'll go to 15 minutes. I think it's Monday open. Ada gap. Monday open with gap. Okay. Let's just say like if the gap did not close, okay, let's just say as an example, we'll take this area. Nampak tak? There's a sell, buy, sell, a fresh one, yang price has never collected yet. This area on the 5-minute chart, okay, within this zone. So, okay, to whoever that watched my video, they will understand yang the previous one I uploaded SOP untuk entry, which is okay, TSL. Okay, mana dia ni? Okay, TSL breakout sideways, and then they kena pull back. Once a pull back only, then you can entry. So dia ada meet tak the condition ni yang kita nampak ada sideways ni on the chart. So if you look here on the 5 minutes. Hello bro, boleh mute bro.
Okay, mute. Please, sorry.
Guys, tolong mute Saya tak boleh tekan butang mute tu. So what can we understand here? Ada on 5 minutes tadi lah. Breakout, sideways, pull back. Okay, so this is just to understand, okay, overall structure. So back to monthly, kita filter balik. Tak ada, no worries, back, no worries. So, let's say, overall monthly structure. Oh, you look here pula. Oh, there's a TS buy here, buy, sell, buy that has never been collected. Bawah lagi. Okay, so you understand that the dollar will fail. Okay, so kenapa saya nak touch on this very, very important before kita masuk ke the other pair? Sebab I want you guys to understand that there's an economical crisis that is going to happen. Okay, you nampak, okay, the dollar is going to get worse. You know, the currency of the world is based on technical, and understanding of what is going on right now. Apa yang berlaku sekarang ni. So what can we understand? Bila the dollar punya value jatuh ataupun kita panggil devaluate, you know, but the world accepts dollar. Every single currency dia mesti something against USD, there's the main thing in trading major pair lah. So we understand that the dollar will fail. So bila the dollar will fail ni, what do we understand? Okay, meaning the world will somehow not work properly. So bila the world ni takkan work properly, what will happen? You know, investors will panic, kita retail traders will panic, institution traders will panic. Basically, anything lah, supply chain will panic. So what we do is kita opt for JPY pair, punya safe haven currency. So, for example lah, we look at GBP, JPY. Sama. GBP, JPY. Okay, so on GBP, JPY itself, you start looking for sell. Okay, why? Sebab JPY, people akan more in favor of JPY. Sebab Japanese ni, Japan is the country that is so eccentric in the sense of how the economic cara dia punya economy function, in the sense that it is terlalu stabil. Yeah, people call it terlalu stabil. Biasa people bagi interest rate lah, kadar interest lah. Biasa faedah dia positif. Of course lah, kita nak faedah positif. You masuk dalam bank, you want to make money. However, there was a certain point, you can Google this up lah, yeah, that Japan itself, the central bank bagi kadar. Jangan itu bunyi baby ni. Okay, sorry. Okay, so dia bagi kadar faedah yang negatif. Okay, imagine, kiranya you bukan dapat duit, you rugi duit. But why? It's too stable. So far semua okay? Everyone okay? This one I just explain lah, but I think it's very important untuk you guys to know. Sangat-sangat penting. In times like this, very, very important untuk you guys to understand what's going on. Memang kena, you guys memang kena faham benda ni. Tak apa, kalau tak faham, buat faham. Daripada buat faham tu, mesti faham. Dia kena buat gaya lah, acah-acah faham. Kena buat poyo sikit kan, faham kan. Lepas tu faham je. Tak apa. Tu saya just explain lah, sebab we have apa ni, one of my friend daripada US, so ya, kena give and take sikit lah. Dia cakap BM nanti dia tak faham. Dia our friend Sergio from Florida, from US. So, okay, sekarang ni kita nak berbalik kepada, okay, saya nak go through the full step. Okay, number one, structure, lepas structure, timing sequence, lepas timing sequence, algo, lepas algo, SOP entry. Okay, everyone please take this down. Okay, tulis SOP entry, sangat penting. Okay, kadang-kadang kudus yang dah belajar apa tu TS, you guys akan understand. Contohnya macam ni ya, saya bagi example macam ni. Okay. Okay, price buat TSL. sini dia turun. Betul. Okey, tetapi apakah confirmation yang TSL ni selain daripada TSL tunjukkan structure lah. TSL yang value dan TSL direction, tapi TSL untuk re-entry sini ya. Di manakah TSL yang sangat-sangat strong atau valid? Okay. Tulis SOP nak entry. Dia tak kira daripada time frame besar ke time frame kecil, dia punya prosedur dia sama. TSL tu kena ada breakout, meaning TSL tu ada direction. TSL direction, market kena sideways. Lepas sideways kena pull back. Dia kena meet 3 requirement. Okay, TSL direction, sideways, pull back. If dia tak meet 3 requirement itu, dia buat 2 je. Okay, TSL direction, pull back. Tak ada sideways, ignore it. Ignore kan, dia tak complete 3 strong confirmation. Kita tak boleh guna 2 lawan 1, 1 lawan 2 ke, 2 stronger than 1, tak ada. Dia memang kena complete those 3 requirements. If dia tak complete 3 requirements, forget it. Abaikan sahaja. Okay? Abaikan sahaja. Dia akan break. The area tu dia akan break. Sebab it's not strong confirmation. Strong confirmation consists of TSL breakout atau sideways. TSL breakout atau direction, sideways, and then pull back. Ingat 3 tu TSL direction ataupun TSL breakout, sideways, and pull back. Okay. Everybody dah take note on that part? Ulang balik, TSL dia apa? Formation candlestick sell, buy, sell, sell, ataupun buy, sell, buy, buy. It is an area. Hi bro. Tak apa. Okay, no worries. Okay, so let's say lah, kita nak explain TSL breakout tu macam mana bro? Ni TSL breakout ni TSL yang bagi direction lah. Contohnya sebab dia boleh TSL sell, buy, sell, sell yang sideways. Tapi kita nak sell, buy, sell, sell. Ini consider macam breakout lah ni. Bagi saya, breakout lah. Ataupun saya panggil TSL direction. Takut ada yang tak faham direction, so saya tekan dalam breakout. Yang kiranya dia just turun. It's going down. Okay. Okay guys. So, dalam keadaan sekarang ni, TSL yang berbentuk, yes, correct, yang berbentuk low. Tepat sekali. Very good. Okay, so let's say we change to 9 chart. What can we understand? Let's say sini diturunkan lower low, higher low. So kita kena fokus on DJ ni actually focus on. Okay, DJ ni kita kena fokus on what now? If we based on structure, sell, correct. Focus on sell. Don't buy. Kenapa you nak buy? Market tak ada bagi indication of any higher high. Melainkan dekat time frame kecil. So that now let's say lah kita filter to one day. Okay, now kita nak understand dulu proses Okay. We understand, okay. This whole area, this whole area here, ini dah yang market buat dekat weekly tadi, higher high, lower low. So dia kena buat higher low. Tapi we understand sini lower low. So tiba-tiba pupuk. On daily dia buat one higher high. So on daily, what can we understand? Market tengah buat this thing called correction, okay, retracement correction, okay. Ulanglah siapa yang faham term, okay, ni trending atau nak panggil impulsive, corrective, ulanglah, janji faham. Konsep sama, different terms ni. So we understand daily ni dah ada a sense of new direction of higher high. We need a retracement. Okay, so market tengah buat retracement here, corrective lah, corrective. So they say you filter to 4 hour. Same thing, 4 hour, same story. Nampak tak sini? Orang kami downtrend, tiba-tiba uptrend. Sini bila orang dah ingat uptrend, when you base on one day, okay, you tengok contoh tadi saya bagi you base on one day, okay, you contoh lah. Let's say you based on one day, you nampak, oh kalau you pasang trend line, oh dah breakout trend line, kita tunggu retest, kita buy. No, you are wrong. Why? Sebab you forgot about weekly. Weekly, you totally forgot about weekly. Weekly punya picture, monthly punya picture, you forgot about it. You memang terlupa. So you understand. So sekarang ni weekly nak complete higher low je. Tapi dekat mana? That's where we will find out. Kita lompat balik ke 4 hour. 4 hour here. So we understand now. Okay, the number one process is kita nak focus on analysis first. So we understand that our analysis now is that the bigger picture is to sell. Okay, bigger picture is to sell. Tapi where do we sell? Okay, so we understand. Sekarang ni corrective. So corrective ataupun retracement ni price boleh berhenti sampai mana? Okay, kita balik ke candle. Okay. Now kita look area mana ada TSL yang price belum collect. Okay. Let's say you tengok sini kan, you nampak wow atas ni ada TSL lah. Oh, lepas tu sini pun ada TSL. Oh, sini pun ada TSL. Okay. Now is where kita filter out pakai algorithmic sequencing AS. Okay, nombor. Okay, konsep 1289. Okay. 1289. Okay, let's say kita tandakan this area. Orang chat TS stand untuk apa sir? Timing sequence. Jadi saya akan filter. Okay, TS ni basically area of buy or area of sell. Okay. TS sell equals to candlestick formation, sell, buy, sell. TS buy equals to buy, sell, buy. Macam ni. Ada? Sell, buy, sell. Ini pun ada kecil, sell, buy, sell. Sini pun ada sell, buy, sell. So you understand lah area. So sekarang ni ada banyak TSL, which one do we take? Okay, let's say kita ambil sini Okay. Yang atasnya, okay, nampak level 800. Okay. Yang sini level 300. Okay. And one more here. This level 800, 900. Okay. So we understand 1, 2, 3. This one level 300. Ignore. Tak valid. You can delete straight away. Okay. Ignore. Ni filtration of TS dengan algorithmic sequencing kita gabungkan untuk tahu which area is valid and not valid. Okay. And then fikir balik. This one is 1000 pip ni. Okay, right here 131, 141, 1000 pip. Okay, memang illogical lah. Okay, so forget it. Lupakan. So we focus on here. We dah area ni kan? Pada here. So tanda lah this one. Sell, buy, sell. So this area pula apa kita buat? We filter down. Let's say lah kita pergi to 1 hour. Sekejap. After this saya akan repeat ya. Sekejap. Yang tanya soalan ni daripada mana bro? Yang tanya soalan ni daripada channel atau daripada group? So, saya baru je masuk grup hari ni. Oh, okay. Jadi saya akan explain. No worry So let's say this area pula okay, dalam kotak ni Sekejap. Guna copy paste pun dapat. Thank you bro. Okay, 500 I explain later bro. 500 I explain it in a bit. 500 I will explain in a bit. Let's see you nampak sini. Ada sell, buy, sell. However, when you filter down, the price ni, nampak tak? Is it close to 500? Okay. So, mark this area here. Right. This is what we call level 500. Okay, sebab dia close to 500. So, let's say, ni you mark as 500. Okay. 500 point rejection, right? Shadow, 500 rejection, very strong rejection point. So, simple. 15 minutes, okay? I just scale down straight away. So see, do you notice anything here? There is a sell, buy, sell, sell. Okay, does it make sense, guys? Does it make sense? Saya rasa kalau yang kurang rajin tengok video tu agak tak faham lah. But to those yang watch the video tu will make sense. So you know, yang rajin, good for you guys. So this is top-down process. Macam ni lah, so kita tunggu sana. This is macam mana you nak gabungkan semua ni. Sebab banyak orang selalu tanya saya, oh macam mana oh hi sir, oh hi bro, macam mana hi Dan. Oh, macam mana saya nak gabungkan apa ni, market structure, timing sequence, algo, TS. How do I nak combine concept level apa ni, 1 to concept 1 to 89, concept level 500. So this is the concept. This is the overall concept. So let's say lah kita go back to 1 hour. So guys, make sense tak? Okay, TSL breakout, sideways, pullback. Cukup tak? Does it complete the TSL direction to breakout? Perfect, sideways, pullback. So now kita tunggu this area, dah sampai bagi signal ni. Okay, ni mungkin agak jauh sikit lah. 135. Ya, 135, okay. Tetapi saya rather tunggu, I would rather wait here daripada entry kat tengah-tengah ni. Sebab kan ni price ada kat tengah-tengah ni tau. So bagi saya yang price kat tengah-tengah ni saya abaikan lah. I will ignore lah. Saya akan betul-betul ignore lah kalau price macam tu. Kalau price macam tu saya just akan ignore. Saya akan abaikan lah. So this lah saya bagi contoh top to bottom proses, full proses ni. Tapi nanti to those yang masuk the mentorship this weekend, okay, masterclass student free saya akan ajar daily open candle, daily close candle, how to tahu mana nak buy even number atau odd number, di mana daily open ataupun daily close. So I just explain the reason why I created masterclass. Is reason being is when you dah understand the basic to advanced, masterclass is to simplify this simplicity of everything. But you have to know first. You need to have knowledge first, okay? You need to have the basic knowledge first. Then you masuk masterclass ni, they just a simple shortcut lah. Basically, it's a shortcut lah. Patut ke buy, awak nak buy boleh, memang tak ada masalah pun. Tapi bagi saya, orang yang bersabar ni selalu untung lah. Orang yang bersabar ni selalu untung lah. So, Saya relax lah, no point lah sebab we have confirmation, we nak quality ke, faham jauh, this is around 400 feet, betul 400 feet ni, tahu kalau ada entry boleh je, nothing wrong. Sebab saya personally saya tak ada entry lah, you guys nak entry boleh je, nothing wrong, boleh sangat, you want to entry, okay go ahead, nothing wrong. Okay, so let's say lah kalau nak re-entry sini kalau nak re-entry, let's say nak re-entry, okay here, okay, so M5 ni ada TS buy kan, buy sell buy, ambil just the buy the sell candle, okay, cukup tak TS direction breakout, ada sideways sikit, pullback, entry, cukup tak? Kalau dibuat macam tu cukup ke? Cukup ke? So TS direction or TS breakout, ada sideways ni, pullback baru entry. Kan best. Masterclass tu bila free or pay. Masterclass tu sentiasa ongoing. Di grup asing. Ni those yang dah faham basic and advance. Kalau tak faham, saya memang tak bagi meet. Kalau nak bayar pun, saya tak akan bagi juga lah masuk. Selagi tak faham yang asas dulu. So masterclass ni student yang quality lah. Quality in the sense macam the knowledge is there. Fast pace lah, saya panggil lah. Okay, so ni another signal Kini boleh lah, siapa nak entry sini yang kita ambil gambar. Siapa nak gambar, ambil gambar. Dia tunggu sini InsyaAllah ada rezeki dari sini, dia pergilah. Simple as that. Sampai ke area ni, kalau okay, dia pergilah. And okay, now let's try to understand kenapa price stop here. Okay, now kita just nak refresh betul level 500 tak. Ya tak ya, betul level 500. Bagus, mata sangat bagus. Okay, let's say kerana kita nak faham kenapa price berhenti sini. Number one, TSL. Simple. TSL level 800, 900. So valid tak? Strong tak? Is it strong? Ni here. TSL level 800, 900. Sell. So this is in the sense yang macam to those yang don't want to look on the bigger scale, sebab saya suka look on bigger scale lah. You guys tahu kan, kadang saya entry, saya hold semua, I'm more of that person lah. Kadang ada je saya walk in and out macam ni kalau saya dah terlampau boring. Tengoklah macam mana COVID ni, kalau saya dah boring sangat, mulalah saya buat benda pelik-pelik kan. Okay. So, you see the explanation. Make sense kan? Okay, direction, lower low, higher low pula. Okay, TSL at kita masuk algo pula. Oh, ada area 800, 900. Okay, let's say let's say. Kadang-kadang dia dah sampai sini. Kadang-kadang ada takut nak entry. Okay. So kadang-kadang bila price terus sampai nak entry, okay, saya akan panggil this one sometimes as high to medium risk lah. Kalau nak yang low risk, okay, this one is kalau jadi. Okay, kalau berlaku. Which is dekat sini, dia masuk balik, dia akan repeat TSL balik. Dia repeat, patah balik, nampak sini. Sell, buy, sell, patah balik, touch, tap and go. So this kat sini, bila dia patah balik, saya panggil this as low risk entry. Okay? Low risk. Ini tak selalu berlaku. Kalau berlaku, good. If it happens, good. Dia akan, okay, this saya panggil low risk entry. Saya tu, Nazrin, saya dah upload dah video hari tu. Tak tengok tu bro. Kan kantoy. Siapa yang nak tengok video saya SOP entry tu, saya dah explain dah dia. Saya tu puas lah pasal ni. Okay, nampak tak ya? Kemudian repeat balik. So, that's what it is. So, contohnya, another one saya akan bagi. Ni yang best Tak apa, saja je gurau-gurau. Okay. So far yang ni semua faham ke? Ini semua faham ke? Saya nak refresh yang bab tu je. Saya just nak explain more on the economic side tadi tu. Dia yang bagi saya very important. And jadi saya repeat from A to Z, top down process, top down process, top down process. So sekarang ni, apa yang saya nak buat ni, saya nak fokus on today. Sebab kita dalam situation di mana yalah kadang-kadang spread terlampau besar ni apa semua. So kita nak cari pair yang mana ada setup yang low risk entry. So what is low risk entry? Basically let's say kalau kita nak fokus on TSL, price dapat patah balik on bigger scale let's say 4 hour TSL direction atau breakout sideways pullback, dia sampai balik ke area tu, tunggu dia repeat balik TSL patah balik baru entry. On the smaller scale lah. Contohnya macam ni. Bagi saya yang jenis ni entry full margin lah. Sedap ni entry full margin. Entry full margin. Okay, let's say lah. We just go to 1 hour. Kita just want to find. Kita just nak look for TS yang low risk. Low risk TS. Okay, let's say lah, we have one here. Sell, buy, sell, sell. Okay. Number one, saya nak tanya you guys. Cukup tak dia punya condition tu kalau price patah balik sini entry? Cukup ke tak cukup? Dia punya condition. Cukup ke? Okay. Breakout saya pullback. Nice. Okay, good understanding. Breakout saya pullback. Okay, however, kan ni kita nak tengok. Okay, contohlah. Kita price masuk, entry biru-biru-biru. Dah masuk Instagram lah tu. Dah masuk Instagram lah tu. Okay, dah masuk Instagram dah. Time dah masuk Instagram ni, boom, dia junam, masuk Instagram, patah balik. Time tu dah diam. Diam lah. diam. Tak ada update, tak ada apa. Okay. So sekarang kita nak cari kenapa market cari sini. Buat ni. Why here? Kenapa here boleh turun? Okay. Mesti kita filter tu 5 minit ni. Saya just pakai mata je lah ni. Saya agak-agak 5 minit lah je. Okay, guys. Apa yang saya cakap tadi? Okay, dia repeat balik tak TSL dekat dalam zone tu? Okay. Okay, so sell by sell, a breakout, sideways, pull back. In this, apa tak? Masuk balik, boom, dia turun. So dia just repeat balik. So this type of entry is what I call as a low risk entry. Ini low risk. FM, full margin. Full margin. Yeah, guys, reply tag lah. Okay, so guys, so far faham ke? Ini? Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Macam bro. Kan best bila dapat zone macam ni. So, repeat balik. Kalau nak sell A800 atau 5 lagi strong, semua valid bro. Kena tunggu price action dekat area tersebut. So price action ni bergantung kepada TS lah. To me TS is price action. Oh dekat area 89 ada formation TSL, okay strong. 500 formation TSL, okay strong. Dua-dua adalah betul. No right and there's no wrong. Ni dah kenapa ni? Gila, reload. Bro, saya bulan-bulan bro sedekah dekat TradingView tu. Bulan-bulan sedekah macam ni dibuat ni. Sedih saya. So, let's say lah, pair kegemaran orang gold. Everyone's favorite pair gold. Mana yang best? As example, 1 hour. Seram. Okay, let's say lah. Okay, ni kita buat live analysis Sell, buy, sell. Okay, this area sell. Price masuk. Okay, sell, buy, sell. Price masuk dah, ada setengah tu dah entry MC menangis. Menangis, lepas tu PM saya. PM pula bukan PM main-main bro, PM scam. Tak apalah saya kata tu. So, inilah cara dia. Sampai sini pula, kita kena tunggu dia repeat. Orang gelak Sekejap guys, tolong cakap hi kat Pak Tam boleh tak? Tolong cakap hi. Hi Pak Tam, saya tengah buat webinar ni, awak tak nak join ke? Okay. Scam bro, jangan main orang sekarang. Orang kan gila bro. Okay, so dah sampai sini. So apa kita kena buat? Tunggu dia repeat balik TS tu untuk dapat low risk zone. Di manakah area tadi? Okay, sini. Okay, ini pair yang merapu saya ni best untuk di trade. Ini merapu tak merapu best untuk di trade. Itu jawapannya. Ada tak mana-mana ni buat TSL ni. Not so TSL, patah balik entry MC dah dulu. Inilah hakikat ni masuk sini, patah balik MC dulu lah sini. So nak cari kenapa dekat sini pula. Okay, let's say lah okay. Sebab market ni kita boleh predict saja, okay? Kita nak cerita benda reality, okay? Betul. turun, buat TSL entry. Okay, bagi yang cerdik pandai, dia will put SL here. Ingat dia kata atas sikit area boleh letak SL. Okay, malangnya dah kena SL. Okay, dah kena SL, what to do? Okay, normal, SL tu normal, tak apa, relax, bertenang. Tunggu pula market repeat nak ada TSL. Sell, buy, sell. Patah balik sini. Ini, geram sangat tadi kan, nak revenge trade. Dia pun full margin lah sini. Okay. Mamat A ni full margin. Mamat A tu full margin, dia dah cover dah yang dia punya SL daripada entry kat sini sampai sini. Okay, jauh tak SL di sini. Ni sampai sini. Boleh tahan ni, SL tu 60 pip tu. Okay. Sini dia entry dah turun dah balik. Dia entry full margin ni, dia full margin ni kan. Okay, sampai ke bawah ni aku banyak pip ni. Sini sampai sini. Ambil dia 700 pip. Dia tak ada nak menangis salah apa tu. Dia dah entry sini dah kan. Sini. Dah cover dah. Dah cover dah sepatutnya. Okay, this is the reality of trading lah. Dalam 10 tu mesti ada dalam 2-3 normal. Relax, okay? Dia akan bagi another opportunity. So dia dah bagi peluang. Grab it, go. Go je, kita go sini entry, SL tu tak tempat sama balik, tak kena-kena pun. Mau-mau broker tu bankrupt lah, tak geram dia pasal. Tu tentu je lah. So far, okay ke? Kau faham ke? Everyone understand? Macam tu je lah untuk malam ni. Itu je lah. Terbuka sikit hijab. Okey. Tak apa, nanti buka tu, takut terbuka nanti kan tak boleh tidur bro ni. So macam tu je lah guys. So ada apa soalan? So sekarang ni saya open for Q&A lah. Tu je, saya nak keep it short, simple, straight to the point. Awak membijak bro, semua bijak. Tu je. Apa-apa pun, you have to be aware lah. Be aware lah. Market ni it is not, dia bukan dalam keadaan yang normal lah bagi saya. I mean it's normal but you know lah, economic crisis apa semua, so kita akan affected lah. Semua pair boleh main 500 yes betul. Every pair boleh guna. Semua pair boleh guna. Kalau nak guna untuk gold, nak guna untuk index. Sekejap. So, boleh explain zone 500, 800, 800, 1800. Saya save that video for 500, 800, 900 tu for tomorrow lah kot. Tak nak nanti aku penat. Faham kan? Dah berapa ni? 1 lebih dah. Well, we save for tomorrow Save for tomorrow that one. But then for now ni, so far, korang tanya lah. Nak buka mic ke apa ke? Boleh lah. So for now ni, okay, I stop my recording Dah makan? Belum bro. Akhir makan USD je dia ni. Poyo je dia ni.